right, so we
beer
can't
partner.
do somebody's marks, but let's get you a beer partner.
Dude, I do think we need a beer partner.
Why don't you give
like
the
a
pitch,
real
tell
ass
your best
beer partner?
story.
Go ahead, Taylor. This is the talent of Taylor Lewan.
Well, what story about drinking a beer? Let's say Dos Equis is trying to get us.
Let's go.
One time I was in Mexico with my buddy, and we're at this beach called Manny's. It's right in Rocky Point, Mexico. We're hanging out. We're having a bunch of Dos Equis, having a great time. I'm 16, 17 years old. And these three girls that went to ASU kind of come down. We're playing game. We're playing the limbo game. Are you interested? Am I interested? Are we going to play this game for the rest of the night?
Okay.
We start talking with them. So it's me, my buddy Brown Bear, and my buddy Nick. And we start going down this row of bars. And we end up going to the beach. And I start talking some girl up. I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's the deal? She's like, oh, I have a boyfriend. So I knew right then and there, I'm the boy laying on the grenade for the crew.
Okay.
Like, this is what I have to do for the squad.
Yep.
And my other two buddies are already tonsils deep in these other two broads. They're having a great time about it.
You're going to be the wingman.
Yeah, so I'm the wingman. And so we end up going to the beach because romantically, that's the thing you do when you're 16, 17 years old, which is right outside the bar. And we're kind of talking. My buddy, don't put his name in there. My buddy Blink goes into the ocean with this girl because apparently that's the move. And so they're getting thrashed on the way to hook up in the ocean.
Okay, that seems difficult to me, but okay.
Yeah, we're trying our best, right?
100%.
We're 16, 17, and we're playing the most recent porno we've seen in our life, right? We're jumping back and forth.
Yep.
Well, I saw them do this, so I'm going to do that, but with water. It's so much more romantic.
Totally.
Not thinking salt water and crevices. It's not going to be a good deal for either of us.
Yep, itchy.
They go out there and do their thing, and I'm sitting with this girl kind of just talking to her. My other buddy's playing tonsil hockey. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go grab myself another Dos Equis. So I cruise over to the bar, and some lady comes up to me, grabs me right between the legs.
Grabs
and I'm like, grabs me.
Yep.
Right between, snakes me right there. And I'm like, oh my.
Were you feeling good?
Oh, immediately.
Was it a good day or bad day?
How old was the lady?
Oh, she was mid-30s.
Okay. Cougar?
She was a resident of Rocky Point, Mexico.
Okay.
So she comes up to me and squanders my boys. And I go, oh my. And there's immediate, like, you get a little bit of a head rush. You lose some blood there, add some blood there. I'm excited. And she looks at me and says, sucky, sucky. And she like smiles at me. She got about as much teeth as a jack-o'-lantern. Okay. All right. She's got one here, one there. She's mixing all over the place. And you're thinking to yourself, well, I could fit in that crevice. But you think to yourself, even heads prevail. So I'm like, no, I'm good. I can't do this. And I go in, I get my delicious Dos Equis because they're just, it's what I needed in that moment. And when you're 16, 17 and you're able to drink, like, what else are you going to grab? You're going to grab the Dos Equis. So I come back on the beach and I look at my buddy Brown. I'm like, hey, dude, you got to try this. Go walk to the bar like you're going to go get another Dos Equis. And this girl's going to come up to you and grab you by the penis. And he's like, I don't want to. I don't know. And I'm like, just go fucking do it. So I ended up talking him into it. And me and this girl like sitting there watching, like, this is now a game to us. Same thing happens, like clockwork. Walks up. And she comes out of the alleyway. Like, she comes out of the alleyway, like, surfaces like a demon and grabs him just the same way. But he's immediately, I was a little more like, okay, what's going on here? He was immediately like, no, I'm good. I'm all set. She reaches into his pocket, pulls out all his money. And he goes from loving happy Brown Bear to hood Brown Bear. He's like, what the fuck? Give me my fucking money. He starts yelling at the girl. The girl's like, no, money's on the ground. Money's on the ground. And she darts back into her alleyway that goes out to the main street. So he starts counting it, realizes he's missing about $80, chases after this broad. And I finish up and hurry drinking my Dos Equis because it's like, I'm not going to leave this on the beach. Is that a joke? Like, some crab can get it. So I put it down and I drink it. I chase after the guy and I get to the alleyway and it's like literally like a high school fight scene's about to go down. Like, these two are sitting like kind of squaring off with each other. This girl and my buddy, and he's like in her face and about the $80. And there's like a flood of Mexicans.
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, have now like, yes, exactly. Have like came around to like fight each other. And they're all drinking Dos Equis, obviously. And I come up to them like, dude, you can't do this. Like, the police start showing up and in Mexico, you're 16, 17. You can't be.
Yeah.
If the police are around, you got a buggy.
Skedaddle.
Some dude named Bito. He's about 5'2" tall, about 5'4" around. The guy had his own gravitational pull. He was so large. He comes waddling up to us. And he's like, hey, what are you guys doing here? And he's like, this bitch stole my money. Brown Bear, not me. I would never call a woman a bitch. That's crazy. He says, this bitch stole my money. And he looks at her and he goes, bitch. And he goes, yeah, this girl stole my money. And he goes, buddy, that's not a girl. That's a guy. And he pulls up the skirt on this jack-o'-lantern woman and she's got a bulge bigger than mine with a sock put in it. It was outstanding. It was as a sight to see. So anyway, we got out of there. I'm starting to question myself a little bit because I got, the whole blood flow thing at the beginning. Yeah. But all of that started with a great night of Dos Equis.
That's right.
And I think that's it's important.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
job. Great. Love
Thank
it.
you.
That story should definitely get you a beer sponsor.
Right? I mean, it's a little bit longer than an elevator pitch.
That's all right.
Yeah, for sure. But it was a quality story, one that I haven't heard. So I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I made it up from the top. So I'm glad it all worked out.
Did you make it up?
No, that was all 100% true.
Based on a true story.
Based on a true story. Some things were
made up. I do think the way brands market themselves through individuals now and through brands like Barstool, Bussin With The Boys.
Future.
I think it's the way to go.
Definitely.
Versus creating your own thing.
Who cares about
especially if you want to own especially if you're a beer company and you want to own the athlete market.
Definitely.
Why not partner up with the boys who
you
are
want to own the young guy market,
Yeah. We're some young guys.
Did you watch the Super Bowl ads?
Do what?
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, we watched the Super Bowl.
Okay, did you watch the ads?
Yeah, that's the most important part of the whole
obviously.
game.
Yep. I thought they sucked.
I was gonna say
they're really worse and worse every year.
It's so cheesy and it's so
just bring back the 3 fucking frogs, Budweiser.
Bring
back the freaking frogs.
I do love the Clydesdales though.
The Clydesdales are awesome, and I think they had one too where a bunch of horses are playing football.
Yeah.
Cowboy.
Yeah, that was great.
That ref's a jackass.
They used to have the banger. Commercials.
Yeah.
They used to have bangers.
Now maybe you need to get the frogs and the boys together.
Yeah.
God, imagine if we worked with the frogs.
That'd be great.
That would be incredible.
If we had an opportunity to get those guys out of retirement, bring them up, put them back on their lily pads and say, what's up?
Yeah.
That would be an outstanding gig. An outstanding gig.
I do think it'd be awesome. Obviously, we're talking about Budweiser and everything that happened. But even with that video that went, like the local guy.
Dale Earnhardt, let's go.
Right. Dale, the local guy, text saying that a guy who can make decisions regionally was embarrassed about it. And they're trying to because again, you might have somebody up at like HQ in New York or something that sees something and makes a decision based on what their dynamics
they have
are.
To defend their marks, right? Like that's their brand, that's their business. If somebody ripped off the Barstool logo, I'd go ape shit,
Right.
So I get where they're coming from.
Right.
But it's like, could we
make a baby together?
Yeah, why don't you make a baby with Budweiser?
God, wouldn't that be a gorgeous
child? That's why we got you guys.
I know, maybe I'll help you.
Because I don't want to paint this bus where we're going to have to if we can't work something out.
Definitely.
Yeah, because we just give it, dude. And I love Bud Heavy, but we would need to look into.
Is Bud Heavy your go-to? Actually, don't say it.
Yeah, I can't say that.
You're open to any beer.
I'm a free agent.
Yeah, that's right.
Is the go-to.
That's right.
Piggyback Rye Smash. That's my go-to.
Yeah, that's
Whistle
right.
Pig.
Yeah.
The Whistle Pig is delicious. These little cans.
I know they're so good, right?
Outstanding.
Blackberry Lemon Fizz.
Yeah, you jumped ship.
I did jump ship.
From your fresh ginger lime.
Because that's number 3 on your
product
list.
placement?
Usually we have a lot. We usually have more, but I don't know what happened.
You could do a little more than that.
Yeah, why is that like that, boys?
This is amazing.
Right. That is true.
But there's usually more. Yeah, there's usually a lot more.
They're so good. All right, well,
they're
that's
delicious.
Yeah, that's what counts.
Yeah, usually you think your centerpiece would have a little more to it.
Just a titch.
But we're all about the main course.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's all about the steak.
This is it. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Can you bring up the deal?
I hope you guys like this clip. If you want to continue to be for the boys, you need to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share with a friend, and check out our playlist. We have all the links right here on the screen. As always, biggest of hugs and tiniest of kisses. Also, go check out the full episodes, but always for the boys.